The living earth. It is not dirt, it is life under our feet. Soil is the foundation of life. It is a thin layer that covers our planet and sustains all life on earth. Without healthy soil, we cannot grow food. We cannot support the vast diversity of life that depends on it. Soil is not dirt. It is a complex ecosystem teeming with billions of living organisms. Bacteria, fungi, insects, earthworms all play a vital role in maintaining soil health. They break down organic matter, cycle nutrients, and improve soil structure. In India, our relationship with the soil is ancient and sacred. For centuries, farmers have understood the importance of protecting and nurturing the precious resource. But today, our soil is facing unprecedented threats from industrial agriculture, deforestation, and climate change. We must act now to protect our soil and ensure the health of our planet for generations to come. By understanding the journey of sand to soil and embracing sustainable farming practices, we can regenerate the earth and secure a brighter future for all. A story of time and life, from grains of sand to fertile land. The journey from sand to soil is a slow and miraculous process. It begins with the weathering of rocks over millions of years. Wind, rain, and ice break down these rocks into smaller and smaller particles, eventually forming sand. Sand itself cannot support life. It lacks the essential nutrients and organic matter that plants need to grow. But over time, wind and water can carry organic matter like dead leaves, animal droppings, and decomposed wood onto the sand. The organic matter provides food for the pioneers of life, microorganisms. Bacteria and fungi begin to colonize the sand, breaking down the organic matter and releasing nutrients. These nutrients, along with the physical action of wind and rain, further break down the sand particles, making them smaller and more tightly packed. As the soil develops, it becomes more hospitable to larger organisms like insects and earthworms. These creatures further enrich the soil by mixing organic matter, improving drainage, and creating air pockets. This slow and intricate process, spanning centuries, transforms barren sand into fertile soil. How traditional farming can hurt the soil. For centuries, traditional Indian farmers have practiced sustainable methods like crop rotation, intercropping, and use of organic fertilizers. These practices worked in harmony with the nature, replenishing the soil and ensuring its long-term health. However, with the introduction of industrial agriculture, there has been a shift towards practices that deplete the soil and its vital nutrients and biodiversity. The excessive use of chemical fertilizers, pesticides, and monocultural farming has degraded the soil, making it more susceptible to erosion and desertification. Intensive tillage, another common practice in modern agriculture, disrupts the soil structure, leading to compaction and reduced water infiltration. This disrupts the delicate balance of the soil ecosystem, harming beneficial organisms and making it difficult for plants to thrive. These practices, driven by short-term gains, are pushing our soil towards a state of exhaustion, jeopardizing food security and the health of our environment. It is imperative that we recognize the limitations of such methods and return to sustainable farming practices that work in harmony with nature. The heroes beneath our feet. Beneath the surface lies a hidden world, teeming with life. Microorganisms are crucial for soil fertility and plant health. These microscopic heroes drive nutrient cycling, disease suppression, and soil structure improvement. Bacteria decomposes organic matter, releasing essential nutrients like nitrogen and phosphorus, while fungi connects plants, transporting nutrients and water. Microorganisms protect plants from diseases and compete with pathogens. The health and biodiversity of this microbial community are essential for soil fertility. Feeding the soil is feeding ourselves. Plant-based agriculture for a healthier planet. The solution to our soil crisis lies in returning the wisdom of nature. Plant-based agriculture is a system that prioritizes the cultivation of plants for food, fiber, and fuel, offers a sustainable and regenerative path forward. Unlike industrial agriculture, which relies heavily on synthetic inputs and disrupts natural ecosystems, plant-based agriculture works in harmony with nature, mimicking the natural cycles of growth and decay. By incorporating a diversity of crops, including legumes, grains, and vegetables, we can create a self sustaining ecosystem that nourishes both the soil and ourselves. For example, legumes have the unique ability to fix nitrogen from the atmosphere, enriching the soil with the essential nutrient. By rotating legumes with the other crops, we can reduce the need for synthetic nitrogen fertilizers, which can have harmful impacts on the environment. Plant based agriculture also promotes biodiversity, both above and below the ground. By cultivating a variety of crops, we can create habitats for beneficial insects, pollinators, and soil microorganisms, fostering a healthy and resilient ecosystem. Nature's green blanket. How cover crops protect and nourish the land. Cover crops, often referred to as green manure, are essential for soil health and crop yields. Planted during the off season, they act as living mulch, protecting and nourishing the soil. They prevent soil erosion with their dense root systems. These roots hold soil in place, preventing wind and water erosion. Cover crops improve soil structure by adding organic matter. Decomposing cover crops release nutrients, enhancing soil fertility. Legumes fix nitrogen, reducing the need for synthetic fertilizers. Incorporating cover crops creates a sustainable agricultural landscape. Sustainable farming for generations to come, reviving the earth, securing our future. The journey from sand to soil shows nature's regenerative power. It highlights the interconnectedness of the living things. Sustainable farming heals soil, restores biodiversity, and ensures food security. Practices like crop rotation and organic fertilizers nourish the soil. These practices enhance the soil fertility and promotes biodiversity. Sustainable agriculture is an environmental, social, and economic necessity. Empowering smallholder farmers ensures a just and equitable food system. The future depends on living in harmony with nature. Small steps, big impact. A call to action. The journey towards a more sustainable future begins with each one of us. We can all play a role in protecting our soil and ensuring healthy planet for generations to come. Here are some small steps we can take to make a big impact. Support sustainable farmers. Choose to buy food from local farmers who practice sustainable agriculture. Ask your grocery store to stock more products from sustainable sources. Reduce food waste. Food waste contributes to soil degradation and greenhouse gas emissions. Compost food scraps at home and mindful of portion sizes to reduce waste. Plant a garden. Even a small garden can help to improve soil health and connect you to the source of our food. Educate yourself and others. Learn more about sustainable agriculture and share your knowledge with others. The choices we make today will determine the future of our planet. By working together, we can regenerate our soils, restore our ecosystems, and create a more just and sustainable world for all. Let us be the generation that heals the earth for the future of all.